Today I'm be opening this mystery box made by a YouTuber, and one of y'all have a chance of winning one of these discs if I bogey today. Now, I have not opened anything from this box yet, but the two things I did say that I wanted was an overstable driver and also a pair of putting putters. And the putting putters are the only disc that I've seen so far. So for the first hole, we're going to be throwing these Omegas, two off the top, so it only fits that we start off with our putting putter for the day. And y'all saw me probably pull out this towel, which I have not looked at yet. Pretty cool course from the looks of it. Have to probably eventually go there, even though it's probably in Norway or somewhere like that. And we also got a playing card. Okay, so it's just TFG known. So aside from these discs, all I've got was this card and a towel. That's pretty sick since I didn't even expect that. So, start off, I've not warmed up. We're gonna be throwing the Omegas, the two putting putters in this pack. See if I can lace it down the middle. Ooh, they got a little bit of bite. Interesting. I feel like I can trust someone with a little bit of Annie. Oh, not if I throw it that low. Not out of bounds though. So we're going to be throwing one off each tee. I do know those because when I was moving the disc to that current box you saw me open, I saw those off the top. However, from now on, I don't know what I'm going to be throwing. So there's a chance I can bogey with possibly anything. And this is South Park. This is my local course. All the holes should be pretty easy, but knowing me, also easy to bogey with how bad my putting's been. But I've been changing up my putts, and hopefully this straight to overstable putter is exactly what I need. These putters are feel small. I don't know why. I feel like I can't get my little groove of my hand in the disc enough. Oh my gosh, it spat out. Oh, that's a terrible spit out. Oh my gosh. Oh, I thought I just banged that first putt with this putter. It felt good. I actually didn't see how it spat out, but I felt like I hit it pretty dead center, maybe a little bit of hyzer. But once these beat in, they should be what I like in a putter. So the actual YouTuber that put this together, I don't know who I'm gonna use in the title for clickbait, but it was Ashley Anders. So go check out his channel. He made this box for me. So far, the one disc I've gotten, or the one mold, I seem to love. So let's see if that stays true. This next hole is also pretty simple. It is a 251, pretty much ace run hole. So next up, seems like a bigger disc, a 5-speed, a Volamo. First run, west side. Had not thrown too many west side discs. This is a very interesting one. For a 5.5 speed, it's pretty aggressive on the nose, like kind of as far as it is sharp on the edge, I guess. I don't know how to really say that, but it seems like this will be pretty fast. I have to put some Annie, try and slow down, maybe even hit that tree. Oh, that's not overstable. Well, that's just on the road. And we are playing, y'all can't see me, we are playing OB, so this is pretty much going to be a giveaway disc. Pretty much roundabout right here. I have about a 60 footer to save it. This will be a little rough. I have some trees over the top. Oh, it's good. A little right, a little low, but 60 is all you can ask for. A double bogey. Okay, that's a bogue. We're going from top down if you can't see. This next disc is clear. It's a Grace. I think Graces are 11.5, negative 1.5. It'll be somewhere around here of what it actually is. But this is probably my favorite disc I've seen so far. Pretty clean. Definitely one of the cleaner drivers I've seen in a minute. Oh, she's straight. Barely in bounds. Oh my gosh, I'm struggling. thing that really does suck about this is I don't know how these discs are gonna fly. Like that Grace, I thought it was a flip up stuff. I thought I'd put it like on a good bit of hyzer, it'd stand all the way up and land at a pretty good spot, but it just never had that flip up. Maybe because the Grace I had was beat in, I'm not really sure. Either way, barely in bounds. Gotta go kind of fast because we are in the middle of the road. I'm gonna throw it on that same hyzer line that I just threw it on accident. See if I can get close. Save bird. Oh, that's pretty good. A little far, a little far. Definitely a jumper. So this is the only par 4 on this course. So no more easy, or so say, pars for this challenge. Oh, I never gave that a bid. Oh, that's even worse. Okay, we'll take par. I can't tell how I feel about these putters because they feel good, but I also kind of like a darker putter when I'm putting, just so it doesn't like catch my peripheral vision. I don't know if anyone else kind of has that same issue, but I think I like how they fly. I don't like how they feel necessarily. Okay, our next disc, a gator. I'm assuming that is a gator. The Basket Bash. Cool little stamp. The one thing I know about gators are they are overstable. This is what I thought the pink disc was gonna fly like a few holes ago. So this is a pretty good disc for this hole. Little flex on that right side gap. Try and get through. Let it fade back. Might not be enough disc, but we'll see. Oh. Well, it was overstable. I just didn't think it was that overstable. Okay. And for these discs, you'll probably see me in post put like a tier list. And I think so far, the ohms, which is what I'm putting with, probably is going in that A tier. The S tier being, I'm gonna put this in my bag. A tier is being like a good backup. B tier is like a fun disc to have that you can sometimes kind of compare with other molds if you're just unsure what to do with a disc. And D is collecting dust. So let's see if anything makes it to that collecting dust. As far as that goes, I don't know. I probably will have it in the bag for a little bit. So let's put it at S, I guess. As far as that pink disc goes, I guess collecting dust because I'm not gonna get to throw it again. That Grace, I just need to throw it again. I'm just not sure how it fully flies yet. And for this gator, I think A. I think there's a chance this steals the spot in my bag that my balance currently has. I just didn't expect it to be so overstable. Oh, it looks good. Just didn't quite get there. But better than what I usually put. And when planning what to do for the layout of this course, I really wanted to skip this hole. This hole is very disc dependent for me because I need something that will kind of flip up and turn. So we shall see. Next, oh gosh, it's the fast driver. D1 distance driver. I love like the swirls on this disc. I don't know what to fully throw this on to get it to this basket because I would have to throw a flex down the middle, which seems like a terrible line because I can always stable out and skip. The forehand's not going to get there, but I think if I had to throw this disc, this is what I would throw. You only drive once. I go Annie up the gut. I'll hit something. Okay, I stuck in the mud, luckily. I have another little jumper here. Almost killed a squirrel. I'm gonna put this one down. And if you notice, a lot of the water on this course, it's rained all week. I'm surprised I even got a chance to come out today. I'll show the forecast. It's like this afternoon is the only afternoon for like a few weeks. It's the only afternoon in a few weeks where I could actually get out and play. Okay, so next up, ooh, I don't know what that is. This is DGA. This is a pipeline, which I think are overstable. So this ended up being an overstable 8-speed, 8502. So I'm kind of scared to go forehand in case that fade doesn't come out. I gotta throw a little bit of ante over this little wet gap. But I'm gonna try and go right side, try and get a straight skip to go next to the basket. I am sorry if y'all heard that. I'm sorry if y'all heard that. Where the heck did I go? Oh, I went deep. Well, it could be worse. I'm gonna have to go almost pretty elevated to get it up and through. I'll be honest, when I first saw this, I kind of thought it was a Page Pierce logo when I pulled it out. And I just realized this has the signature at the bottom. For whoever oh shoot. I can't tell if it's CP or CR, but I'm gonna have to see whose signature this is. For our next shot is the overstable 13 speed I mentioned I asked for. It's gonna be the engine, which I've actually thrown before, and it's pretty straight to overstable. The one thing is, I don't like the plastic that much. This one feels less tacky than the one I have. So let's see how it flies. Just with a little bit of ante. Did not give it enough ante. Straight into a tree. Doing pretty bad at introing holes, but this is a 300 and I believe 50-foot par 3. So we do have to do a little bit of work to get up and down. Trying to look at the future disc. Probably gonna be throwing this pipeline again. Did pretty good. That's a pretty good upshot, if I do say so myself. I could see a world where I end up swapping out this pipeline for my Athena. I don't know how I feel about this pipeline. It currently is probably the same slot as my Athena. It's just my Athena is actually broken in, while that pipeline is pretty overstable still. I'm about to pull out disc already thrown. So I don't know, it's gonna be interesting. I could definitely see a world where it's just my good backup disc. Okay, next disc is a A5. I thought this was a zone for some reason, even though it clearly says A5 written across it. But pretty sick. Looks like puddle top. I think these are 4.5 -1 3. I typically like to go the big hyzer over the top. With this, I'm gonna try and go straight up the middle right gap. Could lead to trouble. We'll have to wait and see. I'm gonna turn my camera so I'm not in the way. Yeah, got through somehow. I got all the way out. Pretty good putt for bird, which I should be able to capitalize on. Bang, putting pretty good with these. And just like that, we have come to our last disc. Which is a pretty purple. I'm not quite sure what this is. Why did I say it like that? I'm not quite sure what this could be. Oh, it literally has the numbers at the bottom. FX3. And the flight numbers are 95 -1 2. So, last disc. Pretty neutral disc. Don't know how I want to throw this. Probably like a giant sky ante. See if it can hold, maybe stable out till past that tree. This hole is 315, but doesn't feel like it. Plays a little bit further than that. Okay, I'm trying to go high sky ante. I don't know if it's gonna work or not. Oh, I'm definitely not gonna work. I think I kicked to the front. I hope. The looks of it, we pretty much barely got through everything. So now I'm gonna have a little, probably jump putt, huh? To see if I can get there. Oh, I'm in the thick of it. Ooh, that leaked. Oh man. Usually with a jump putt like that, I swapped to like a flippier putter since it was so far, but didn't really have anything else to work with. But I do have a good putt to save this disc, so I need to make it. Okay. This is definitely a putt. It's definitely a putt I should make. I hope y'all can't hear that giant lawnmower on the other side of this. It's about 25 feet, I would say, give or take. Bang. Maybe I'm an ohm guy. Big ohm? Let's go somewhere where there's not a lawnmower and talk about these discs. Okay, so I got 10 discs, a towel, and also that card for what I paid them for it. So now let's review what I liked about this, what I hated, and we'll see how I rate everything. So first hole, I ended up thinking I got the birdie when really I spat out on these ohm, I don't know if they're called Omega 4s. I'm just gonna call them ohms to be honest. That might be a different disc. That is definitely a different disc. Well anyway, these Omega 4s, I think these are gonna be S tier. I think I am gonna start putting with these for a little bit. Just see how it goes, especially since they're like so straight that we're stable. I think once I beat them in, they'll be like pretty much dead straight, full throw putters, like when I fully putt, sorry. So I'm kind of hoping it just holds that. So we'll see how it works. But I think that is S tier, because I will be throwing that again. On the second hole, this one time, and it went OB. I did lie though, because I said I was going to give this away to one of y'all, but I see a bunch of kids in the front of the park, so I'm going to give them, or give this to probably the youngest one I see. So I am sorry for clickbaiting you. I'll probably put a message when I first say it. On the third hole, what did I throw on the third hole? What did I throw? Oh, I threw the Grace, which I think is the best looking disc I got. This is genuinely amazing. I would probably get this signed and just put this up on a wall, to be honest. Is Royal Clear Grace, Kristen Lott's stamp. I think this is slightly an A, sadly. I think I have a lot of stuff in that distance driver, like 11-12 speed, that's overstable. So I think this is already covered, but it's something like when I want to swap out one of my overstable drivers and I don't have any, I would definitely reach for this. It's not a bad disc at all. I think once you beat it up, it flips up, which I think is the one I have, is like. Next we threw the Gator, which I'm going to throw again in a second. Gator Bash has a bunch of cracked eggs at the bottom, underneath the Gator. Really overstable, and I think I like the feel better than my current Pyro, which has like a slight dome. This one's flatter, it feels better, it's definitely more overstable. So it might just be a wind disc that I have in my bag, so A tier I would say. Next, I have this signed pipeline, which I'm gonna look at real quick to see who this is. I might be stupid. I think this is Colbert Allen. Oh, I don't think it's Colbert Allen. I don't know who this is. I'm gonna have to actually look rather than just like look on my phone. I don't think I showed this signature. It's already muddy, but definitely, I can't tell if it's CP or CR. I don't know who that would be. I am sorry, whoever this is. This is Chandler Ray. I'm gonna kill myself. I don't think it is, but it's actually a really good disc. I think that will back up my Athena. So sadly, another A tier. However, this one I think is one of the better looking ones also, like especially on the bottom side with like the blue coming through. but I don't think I'd throw this just for, it's a little too floppy, and I don't like the anti-dome on it, especially for like a straighter disc, I would say. Like, I like to push down the thumb, and it kind of just flex a little bit too much. So maybe a B tier, but at least it looks nice, you know? An engine. I just need to throw it more, because my other one, I feel like slipped out a little too much, but this one just feels better. It's also lighter, so it flips up more, which is kind of closer to what I want. Looks good though, but we'll have to see since I already had the disc. But that is the danger of opening a mystery box. Next, D1. Honestly, extremely overstable. I wasn't expecting it. It's kind of close to a slab, to be honest. It comes out of it definitely pretty much any line you put it on. Once again, looks amazing. Like the bottom swirl is pretty nice. But sadly, I don't think I'm gonna end up throwing it. And then for my last disc, is this, I forgot, FX3 Fairway. And I'll be honest, I didn't get a really good flight, so I'm gonna throw this one real quick out there and see what it looks like. It's a good straight flight. Okay. Overall, amazing box. I wish it actually came in a box, but Asher sent it in just like 2 smaller ones. But either way, shout out to Asher, because this was actually a really good box. So shout out to him. I do need to get that disc before someone eventually takes it. I think my favorite out of the box, even though I won't throw it, is this Christian Lot one. This Grace. I just think it looks so good. But I think these are definitely in the bag. Maybe with the pipeline, we'll see. It's really close to my Athena. It's really close. So we'll have to see. But I really enjoyed it. So I played terribly. So I'll need to take y'all back out on this course when there's less walkers. 1, so I can actually talk normally, not be scared that people are just listening to me the whole time. 2, so I can actually play good. Of course, I've never thrown all these molds except for the engine. So I guess that's a good mystery box. I mean, how many mystery boxes can you get 10 discs and not have thrown any of them? So that is pretty sick. Shout out to Asher. It was a pretty sick box. So I guess that'll be the end of the video.
Hey Wyatt, I made this box for you.